Okay, so today we're talking about how to create a sound on your flute. So to start, we're only starting with the head joint, okay? So here's your tone hole and here's the rest of the head joint. You're gonna have the open end facing on your right shoulder, that way, pointing over your right shoulder. And try and bring the flute to your head instead of bringing your head all the way forward to the flute. That's really helpful. Now, when you create a sound on the flute, there are lots of tricks that can help you create a good sound. So first, you can pretend to kiss the tone hole, and then you're gonna roll so that your lip comes down right here on the lip plate. So kiss the tone hole, and then roll down so your bottom lip is resting nice and soft and relaxed on that lip plate, okay? So that's one trick to get in the right position. Another thing you can think about when you're starting is the idea of spitting watermelon seeds or something small out of your mouth onto the floor. So you want to have a really small hole here and say two, 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 and pretend you're spitting little seeds out of your mouth. Okay, that can help get you a good sound once you're playing like this. Okay, another thing that can help you is to visualize a water bottle or a small, like a soda bottle. If you've ever held one and tried to make a sound in that by blowing into it, you have to direct your air downwards. That's the same thing with the flute. You can't try to just shoot your air straight across because then you're not blowing into the instrument. You need to direct your air downwards. And the last but most important tip is to practice experiment with rolling the flute. So you've got your tone hole, pretend to kiss, roll down, and then you're gonna pretend to spit little watermelon seeds in there and blow your air downwards. And you need to find the sweet spot. So I'll show you how to roll your flute either towards your face or away from your face. And you'll hear how my sound gets really resonant and really good in certain spots, and that's my sweet spot there. And then it sounds really bad and very airy. In other spots, you don't really get a good sound if it's rolled too far out or too far in. So you've got to find that spot. So kiss, roll, and then you can hear how sometimes I'm not getting very much resonance, but if I start to roll the tone hole towards my mouth, I'm starting to get a little bit more resonance. And then if I roll it too far, I don't get very much sound anymore. Okay, so that is one thing that can be really helpful in creating a good tone, a good sound on your flute. There are also some fun things you can do with it to change the sound. If you want it to sound lower, plug this bottom part with your palm, and you get a nice low sound. Or you can put your finger in this open part right here and move it in and out. And it can change the sound a lot, and it's kind of fun to play with that. So practice on your tone hole, practice just with this head joint before you try and play with the whole flute, and get very comfortable with this. This should be the majority of your practicing the first few times that you practice, and then you should start with this every time you play as part of your warm-up.